Griffin Palmer. Really nice to meet you. You are the pride of Pickering, one of my favorite places.
The flea market. Yeah, I've been there a few times.
I don't think it's open anymore though. That sucker's
I
closed
think it
down.
might have closed down, but I remember going there when I was a kid.
Yes, my family, my cousins lived off like Port Union and Scarborough, so we would
Hmm.
take the little trip over to the Pickering flea market. So your debut album Unlearn is going to be out on April 28th. You've done two reality shows, Griffin. You've done Songland, of course, in 2020, this season of The Bachelor. So what's the next? If you could be on any reality TV show next, anything,
Oh,
what would it
Survivor.
be?
It'd be Survivor. I'm a huge Survivor fan, especially Australian Survivor. If
Oh,
you're a
is
Survivor
there a
fan and you've
difference?
never watched Australian Survivor, you are missing out. It is much better.
I would think there's probably more like instances of peril. There's probably like crazy bugs and things like that.
Yeah, but and it's also just like less Hollywood, so like the
More
production's way
surviving.
less, but the actual like challenges and stuff are way more intense. Plus, with like the Australian accents, it just gives it this exotic feel where it feels like they're really out there on an island somewhere. And I don't know, it's just my favorite one.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds like an awful scenario. All
Yeah.
right. Well, it's so interesting because one song, Griffin, one song opened the floodgates for you. Second guessing, of course. You played it on the Bachelor, which is kind of fitting. The second
Mhm.
guessing Bachelor. Florida Georgia Line cut it. So I've heard that you do this a lot. How on earth did you write the song backwards? Because that sounds a little interesting to write a song backwards.
Yeah, I mean, every song, it's a different process, right? Like some you can just write based on a concept, and then some like this one you write off a specific title, right? So I had this idea driving into the right that we'd write this love song called Second Guessing, and the I had the hook already. It would be, I haven't spent 1 second guessing. And so once you kind of have that part, it's like a puzzle, right? It's like you know what you want the puzzle to look like at the end, but you just got to get all the pieces in the right spot. So we kind of worked backwards from where we wanted the chorus to end and thought, okay, what's the best way that we can set this up and tell the story clearly so that when the hook hits, it does what you want it to do. And so yeah, for that song, we literally wrote it backwards from that hook. Yeah.
That's funny. That's just such an interesting way to do it. Now, did you feel forced to watch the whole season because you were on The Bachelor?
I was a little invested on trying to see the because I only met one of the dates, right? And the actual bachelor. So yeah, I was kind of invested to see like, how well did that date go? Did they did the love continue to flourish? Um, but
Did my
yeah,
song
so
help?
more so than other seasons, I was more invested, but yeah, I still haven't broken through into like diehard fandom like some people are, because there's like diehard Bachelor fans that
Is your girlfriend a diehard Bachelor fan? Was she pumped when you were on it? When she found out you were on it?
she was excited. Her family, she has a bunch of sisters, and they're diehard Bachelor fans. And yeah, it was cool to see the reaction from people that watch the show week in, week out. And I actually had a lot of friends too that didn't even know that I was going to be on it. Somehow they missed all the posts and stuff, and so they were just regularly watching the show like they always do, and just saw my face on screen, and then were immediately calling me and texting me, being like, "You're on my TV. I don't know what's going on." So that was funny too.
Now, how long have you been in Nashville for? Like, have you like they say it's the 10-year town. Like, have you been there for that long? Because you're
Yeah,
young.
I'm coming up on 5 years now.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
did you always plan to be an artist, or is this something that you just fell into? Because obviously, like you had the publishing thing, like, or is this new?
I mean, releasing artist music as an artist is new to me, but ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be, an artist. Or really, it started off as me wanting to be in a band because my dad was always in bands, right? So I thought that was the coolest thing to me, just playing with a bunch of other awesome musicians. And yeah, and then moving to Nashville with the whole, focus of being an artist. The songwriting thing is more of the thing I just fell into. I'd always known that people write songs for other people, but I it's one of those things where you can't even really conceptualize how to go about doing that, and so it really just came through like a lot of hard work and a lot of songs and them getting to the right people. And I'm really blessed now that I kind of have these two careers going at the same time. I still write every week for other people, and I'm also just touring on the weekends and doing my artist stuff. And so it's really fun.
Yeah, because you've written for, Mackenzie Porter, obviously Keith Urban Polaroid, Lily Rose. You've written for a lot of people. But yeah, it was really your start in these little sort of divey bars there.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
that
looking,
bar is called Ziggy's.
yeah, $3 cover. Dang, that I wish.
Yeah, and the dollar shot wheel, like, yeah. So I
I
would I
mean,
would s it kinda started when I was doing that. I took this USB of songs to all the bar owners, and most of the bar owners said they didn't do live music. There was no one really playing at the time, but
where
I
is
was
this?
struggling.
Ohio?
Yeah, in Bowling Green, Ohio. That's where I went to school. I played rugby there. Um, but yeah, one bar owner said yes because he said his girlfriend really liked the music and she bartended on Thursdays, so I could play on Thursdays. That's how it started out. And then we started just packing that bar, and then other bar owners said, "Okay, well, you can come do this here on Tuesdays, and you can come play here on Wednesdays." And so before I knew it, I was just playing at all these bars, and I'd start playing at probably 10 p.m. and go till 2 in the morning, just me with the guitar. And so it gave me a lot of time to just really focus on getting better and performing and singing. And yeah, it was really fun.
Good. Well, before you go, I like to play games with my guests. Griffin Palmer, we're so excited
Oh,
about your
let's
album
do
coming.
it.
So this is called, what does it say there?
Fix a drink.
Fix a drink. It's not just drink, it's fix a drink.
Mm-mm.
Because you cut your teeth in these little dive bars. So also because your name reminded me of an Arnold Palmer. So I thought we'd play fix a drink. So I'm gonna give you a country artist and a drink. You need to tell me the new name of the drink. It's very easy. Okay.
Okay. Is there like a right answer? Like,
There is a
what you
right
want me to
answer.
say?
I've made these
Okay.
all up. So this is, I'm like the Ellen of Canadian country music. So there's an artist and a drink. So what's the name of this new drink?
So is that Toby Alexander Keith? Is that what that one is?
I think Toby Keith's. Yeah, I'll take
A
that. Where's
Toby
my bell?
Keith's?
A Toby Keith's.
Okay. I'll
You
get
see
a
where
half a point for that one.
Yeah, you see where this is headed. You see where this dumb game
Yes.
is headed. Okay. So it's called Fix a Drink, Griffin Palmer.
A Lily Rose?
Yes.
Hell yeah, she'll love that.
And let's do one more. It's Fix a Drink with Griffin Palmer. You know who this guy is, right?
I do. What
Do you
would
know what kind
that
of drink
be?
that is? Oh, that's a Mai Tai. So who
A
is that
Mai Tai?
picture?
Oh, would that be a Muay Thai?
A what now? What's his name?
A Muay Thai? A
So
Joey
say,
Muay Thai?
what was that?
Joey Muay Thai? Or a
Yes.
Muay Thai?
No, that's right.
That is so funny. I'm gonna tell him that.
Please do. Please do. Well, I hope that you roll through Windsor and Essex County soon too. We are so excited to see your star rise, Griffin. Of course, you're right up the 401, so it means that much more that you're doing so well. And I can't wait to see you on maybe Big Brother next, The Masked Singer, something.
Yeah, we'll hit them all.
You should. You're on a roll. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Thanks so much.